Hey, it's Deanna and Justin.
Before we do anything, I have to warn you that I am building up my oatmeal tolerance. So
What does that mean?
it's if I sprint out of here, that you'll know why.
Oh.
It's like I try to do the whole like I eat health. I mean, I've been doing it over the holidays, but like now back into the healthy thing. And oatmeal's good. I love oatmeal. So I bought Quaker oatmeal, Banana Crunch protein oatmeal. And I can't eat one bowl, so I eat two. Like I put 2 packets, which isn't that many calories, but whatever. And
God.
it's like that's why I can't drink almond milk either. So I just put water in it because it will literally destroy my insides.
Okay.
It's bad.
It's going to be a fun day.
So that was my healthy. Well, I was walking in here speaking of healthy choices, and Jeff from the Andy Summer Show, I texted him over the weekend. I said, "Do you want to get a beer?" Because I was right by his house.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I'll have to check it out." Because I told him about he does work with ALS, so they have an ALS beer there. And I just saw him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm like kind of doing dry January, but my wife's going away this weekend." So I was like, "Oh, cool." And then he said he's doing no sugar added for a month.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's in beer. Beer makes its own sugar. So it's not sugar added.
No, yeah. I guess if it's naturally occurring sugar,
that's
he can have fruit. He can't have like chocolate.
Yeah, that's so hard to do though. No sugar added.
Yeah.
Like for a month, because you're gonna run into sugars and everything.
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean,
sugar's not
that's
bad.
the thing. You have to really pay attention because added
Yeah.
sugar, it gets confusing.
With the AD in front of the sugar, that's the added sugar.
Yeah.
Or ADDL, additional sugar. I don't know. It says added sugar. Anyway,
Yeah.
those are the healthy things. But yeah, I mean, yesterday I'm like, ooh, it's not. I mean, I've been eating oatmeal for a while, but then it catches up with you. So
Yeah.
if you're trying to be healthy, remember there's an oatmeal tolerance. Luckily, I have nothing to do during the day, so I can just let it take its course.
Let it run its course.
Let it run its course.
Oh my goodness. So it's been a while. The last time we got together was before Christmas, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I know the days I just kind of exist now in my realm.
There's a lot to catch up on, but in my mind, even though so much time has passed, I feel like very little has happened in my life.
I'm the most boring person. You know what I do? This is bad. I just buy hats and I'm on a quest to find the perfect T-shirt again. I've done this before because like some T-shirts don't fit me well. So I've been ordering a bunch of T-shirts.
Yeah.
And hats. I got a hat today. It's a free one though.
You bought one today?
No. This is in over at XTU. It's a Bailey Zimmerman hat, but it's kind of sick. It's also velvety.
You just took like
But I just
merch.
acquiring hats. Yeah, but I've been buying them, getting
Yeah.
deals. Vans has a sale. I bought new Vans yesterday. I mean, I'm just spending money.
I
make
am
me feel
not
whole.
I am not spending money because there have been things that have been happening in our life, and these things happen at the most inopportune times.
Yeah.
Our furnace went out 3 days ago.
Okay.
We had no heat
No heat in the house.
and no hot water.
Okay.
Because we have an old house. It was built in like the 50s or 60s. We have an oil tank that heats everything.
Okay.
So it's all the same system.
So you're cold plunging for the new year. You've taken on cold plunging.
I could have spun it positively that way, but instead I was just miserable. So Jacob went to go take a shower, and then he's like, we have no hot water. This is on Saturday, and my stepdad is still in town.
Okay.
So he had taken a shower that morning.
He goes, I'm going to the hotel. Screw you guys.
He didn't report any bad news when he took a shower that morning.
He broke it.
So I was running the dishwasher. Pat was doing laundry. Jacob goes to jump in the shower. He goes, we have no hot water.
Did you overload it?
No, I don't think so, because that's not the first time that we've had multiple things running at once. But he goes, are you running the dishwasher? Is someone doing laundry? We don't have hot water. I said, that shouldn't really affect it. So he goes downstairs and he checks the furnace.
Off.
And there's a puddle of water
Yeah, there you go.
on the ground around the furnace.
Yeah.
But the leak wasn't coming from the bottom. It was coming from a pipe up top, and it was dripping.
Okay, so it wasn't getting delivered the water.
Right.
Okay,
There was like
makes
some
sense.
kind of like pressure
As a plumber, I know
valve, and I don't know, whatever. Luckily, my husband's pretty handy, and his father is even handier,
Uh-huh.
more handy.
Because he's Eastern European.
Yeah. And he like,
So they just are born with it.
yeah, seriously,
maybe
it's like an
me,
innate
maybe it's
skill.
Maybelline. Yeah.
It really is. And he owns like a couple properties, so
See?
he's always been like the maintenance man.
They're just in. They got it. They know what they're doing.
So thank God my father-in-law comes over and he like takes the thing apart. Him and Jacob are like on their hands and knees in the basement like, for hours figuring this thing out. And it came down to one little piece that cost like $100.
Okay.
So they were able to fix it, but we didn't have hot water or heat for like 3 days. I was showering at my mom's place.
Oh God!
Like Jacob was doing laundry at his parents' house. Yeah. It was kind of inconvenient. Now I realize as I say this that this is like first world problems. Like there's people all over the world with no hot water or heat. But when you are accustomed to it and then you go without it for a few days, it can really shock your world. And
so
I was
only had to spend $100.
Only had to spend $100.
That's good.
I was so grateful to get it all back. And it was only $100. I'm like, thank goodness, because, we're still partially unemployed.
when ours broke, I still showered there because I could have showered.
In cold water?
Yeah, I could have showered at the gym.
I
didn't
can't
even think
do
of that.
that.
Like I belong to a gym.
Yeah.
No, you just jump in and out of the water.
Nah.
You're like, it really gets you going in the morning. Let me tell you. The caramel cream coffee from Wawa, which I have this morning, gets you going.
I tried that the other day.
It's good. It's brown buttery flavored.
It's really good.
Walking in today, did you look at the people downstairs?
The people downstairs?
Okay, so in the building here, Ballackinwood, we're on the 4th floor. There's another business on this floor. I don't know what's above us.
There's like an insurance company.
Below us is the insurance company,
okay.
which they did a full renovation of the studios here. They also did a renovation recently. And what they did is the whole front of the building is glass, so you can see them all working, which is wild.
Oh, yeah.
Did you notice what they were doing today?
No.
I've never seen anybody down there.
I didn't look.
Until this morning.
I saw them in there, but I didn't watch.
I walked by, and they were having a baby shower at 9 a.m.
No way.
Baby shower at 9 a.m. on Tuesday at work. Well, I saw the pink balloons, and then I saw a very pregnant woman. And I'm not, people are like, you're assuming she's pregnant. She was rubbing her stomach.
Makes sense.
And had a shirt on that was pink, like they're having a pink baby, a girl. And they had gold and pink balloons.
They're kind of pink when they come out.
Yeah, they were, or yellow, or like me, I got sucked out with a plunger, long head. So
oh my God.
They were having a baby shower, and I went, how awkward at 9 a.m. on a Tuesday.
That's early.
I guess they're just like, we're going to get this out of the way so you guys can work yourself to the bone for the rest of the day. They had cake, though. They had cake at 9 a.m.
It's never too early for cake.
I strategically walked that I wasn't next to them, but I was facing them as I came up to the building so I could see everything that was going on.
Yeah.
And do you want to know what I noticed? That everybody had the effing Stanley Cup.
Oh, yeah.
Not the Stanley Cup that you win in the NHL.
No, this craze.
The Hydro. It's another... If you're listening, we all bought the Yetis. We all bought the Hydro Flasks. I buy the cheap ones at Walmart, and now everybody's buying the Stanley Cup. And let me tell you, I love it. You know why?
Really?
People fighting in stores.
Oh.
I can't get enough of that.
No, that's a little ridiculous.
I can't get enough of it.
No. And the people like jumping over the counters and attacking the employees. I mean, these people like work for minimum wage. Give them a break.
I love Amazon, but I hate Amazon because I don't get any more Black Friday fights. And oh my God, I love those videos. The people fighting at Target for the Stanley Cups. It's just awful. If you could bottle it up and put it in a cocktail, I would drink it. Now, here's the crazy thing about the Stanley Cups. It has now created a whole secondary business of like cleaners and all this stuff, and people are inventing things. They're just jumping on the craze. Good for them. Get a quick buck. But I saw that people are laminating the labels and then putting the label back on the Stanley Cup because they like how the label looks. It's cute and aesthetic.
Okay.
I heard. So you know how like it's a round label.
Yeah.
Around it. They take it off. It's the one with the barcode. And they laminate it and they put it back on the Stanley Cup. Because people are psychotic. And let me tell you, I love it. I love when these things go viral. Like just fight each other over hydration.
I've always been quite defiant. And I will admit that. And when there's something that everyone else is obsessing over, I will boycott it immediately. I don't care how much I might like it. Because everyone else is going crazy over it and causing such a ruckus, I'm like, nah, nope, never want one. Now I hate them.
Yeah, but like then they'll be cheap soon. I think they work
No.
efficiently.
They're probably great. Listen, they're probably amazing. But
That's why I buy knockoff brands.
I saw something online like you don't drink enough water if you need your water to be cold till Tuesday.
Yeah, like
you need to drink more water.
people can buy Yeti coolers. You know what I buy? Arctic coolers. It's the same thing, and they're $100 cheaper. Let me tell you, the Walmart drink things, the something oak. It's not mossy oak. It's oak trail or whatever the hell it is. You'll find it when you go to Walmart. Works equally as the same, and they have cool colors. That's what
I know what you're talking about.
Something
I bought
oak.
a couple other things for camping.
Oak tree, mossy tree.
Yeah,
something.
No, I think it is something trail.
Okay, mossy trail, something.
Yeah, because
you'll see it.
I bought a couple of their products.
My friends proposed going camping.
Are you going to go?
Well, let me get
Camping or glamping?
Well, let me backtrack. My friend went to Jim Thorpe this weekend and decided that Jim Thorpe's the greatest place on earth. Also,
It's
very
pretty
nice. And he goes, they have cabins here, and I went, cool. And then he said, we should camp there. And I said, is there a virtual tour? And he said, why? And I said, because I'm not pooping in the woods.
I want to know what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah, and they do have a cabin with a bathroom in it, so we might go camping.
They have nice cabins up there.
Yeah,
Jim Thorpe is so adorable.
Yeah, I mean, like, pooping in the woods is freeing. Like, I've done it 1,000 times.
I've done it. I broke the seal.
But I don't want to have to. If I have a choice of pooping in a room or pooping outside, I'm going to poop in the room.
I think if anybody has a choice, they're going to choose a toilet.
Yeah, I'm going to choose the toilet. Now, I have done it outside, and it's freeing. It's very. Maybe that's why people become hippies. They start pooping outside. But
goodness.
if I have the choice, then that's what I'm going to go in the room.
I was scrolling through Facebook last night, and I saw we used to do this thing, when we were on the radio full time. We would do free things on Craigslist.
Yeah.
On our show.
Yeah.
Whenever, because what are the things that you say you can always find? There's like 3
diapers,
things.
a doll, and a free toilet.
Okay.
So if you're going camping, you could get the free roadside toilet, bring it to the campsite, and make your own little pooper. Like you take the toilet to the woods, and then you have a place to sit and poop.
Yeah.
You put a hole underneath. Yeah.
We might have to. Well, this wasn't Craigslist. This was a community yard sale page.
Do they have free stuff? It's not a marketplace.
No, it's not Marketplace.
Can you do free stuff on Marketplace?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if they encourage that or not. They have
Come pick this crap up.
They have neighborhood groups that
that
are like free stuff in Bucks County, or like Doylestown yard sale.
Yeah.
I was scrolling through Facebook and a post from one of those pages popped up, and it was underwear. It was like just a pair of underwear, like lingerie. It was like really nice. It was like black, lacy underwear.
Okay.
No tags.
See through.
No tags, but looked like it hadn't been worn. However, I don't know how you would tell.
I'm not even going to elaborate.
I don't know how you would tell.
Well,
use your imagination. And it was just a photo of the underwear.
On a bed? What was the background of this?
It could have been I don't know.
God, this is weird.
It looked like it was laid out on some kind of flat surface.
Might been a bed.
Maybe a sheet.
Okay.
Maybe a countertop, a desk. I don't know. A table. Hope not. But it had a very detailed description. Like this was like vintage lace.
Okay, so
something.
Okay, so maybe targeted towards a burlesque person.
Right.
Okay.
It could be for very specific use. $99
for the underwear?
For the one pair
of underwear.
And I thought that was strange. And then I kept scrolling.
The price is stranger than the price is stranger than the item, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that's a little weird. And then I kept scrolling. And then about 5 posts below that, the same person posted another pair of underwear.
So multi-underwears.
And it was like vintage lace with cotton. And then this design is different.
100% cotton.
And
I feel like that's bad.
And I was like, who the F?
Oh, did you click on the...
is selling underwear on the Doylestown yard sale page?
Did you click on their profile?
I didn't, but Jacob
Come
did.
on! All right, good. Thank God.
Jacob did.
I'm glad he's as curious as I am.
And we think it was spam because the profile didn't have a photo.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah, it was one of those, like, it looked like a bot.
They might smell like spam. Just mystery meats. Just salty mystery meats. That's weird. The price is weird, though.
The first one was $99. The second one was $89.
Oh, it was on sale. My undies are on sale right now.
Oh my God.
Yes, this
I'm
Black
more
Friday
curious
sale. Brown
if someone's
Friday
going to try and buy it.
Oh well, let me tell you, people like lots of money selling things.
That's true.
Use your imagination.
Jacob and I have contemplated, and now if I say it, we obviously can't do it, but we've contemplated starting an OnlyFans for him. For him. Yeah.
Okay.
Because apparently there's a market for white guys' feet.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you should do it? There's no joke here.
Yeah.
My buddy went out to dinner with his wife. Someone walked up to their table and said, I will pay you $600 for feet pictures.
What?
And they initially said no, and then he texted us all, and I said, you're an effing idiot.
Was he wearing flip-flops? Like,
It
what?
was not for him. It was for his wife.
Oh.
But, dude, yeah.
Was she wearing flip-flops?
Yes.
Oh.
Does he have nice feet? Does he have well-mannered? Does he get pedicures?
He doesn't, but he has pretty nice feet for a guy.
If he went and got a pedicure, I think you're going to make a ton of money. It's anonymous on Foot Finder, Feet Finder, whatever it is. I've extensively looked into this because my friends are like, oh, I'm losing money. I should sell feet pics. I go, yes, people pay for this stuff.
I'm telling you, Justin,
Foot Finder.
I'm like 9 out of 10 ready to pull the trigger.
You don't have to show his face.
Right.
You can blur out his tattoos. Do you have any leg tattoos?
He doesn't have any, no.
No leg tattoos. Just upper tattoos.
Yeah.
Well, it depends how you take a picture. You might see him. You can just blur them out. It's easy. You should do it. Do you have nice feet?
I mean,
what if you did feet
my
together?
My feet are average.
I have average feet.
I have long bony toes, so I don't think they're.
If they want to pay for feet that look swollen, I can do it. Just jacked up nails, crooked toes from sports. Honestly, I feel like the world is pretty inclusive when it comes to feet.
Yeah.
And everybody's got their thing. I mean, I would do it. You can get like $500.
I know. It's honestly worth a shot because
I see all these girls on TikTok selling their feet pictures.
I
follow them, though.
You know, as long as I don't have a full-time job, we need some other stream of income.
Wait, I like how it's I don't have a job, so my husband's gonna have to get a second job. Selling his feet online. You can really do some good photo shoots. You can go to Doylestown, like downtown, like on a bench.
Well, see, I don't want to do anything identifiable.
No, but a park is not identifiable, like a bench.
That's
true.
As long as
someone's name. Imagine you died, and your your family bought a bench for you at a park.
Oh.
And it says in memoriam, and then someone's taking feet pictures on that bench. Do you have to give the family a cut?
That's awful.
That's how I want to be remembered.
I'm pretty sure that a lot of the public park in the center of town in Doylestown is like dedicated to veterans. So I don't think it's a good idea.
That's even worse.
I know.
Go to a different bench.
We're not going to go there.
Find a random person's bench and take feet pictures there. You should do it. I think it's a good revenue stream.
I know. I'm thinking about it.
I have, again, speaking of making money, once again, have decided that if I really wanted to, I could easily start a cult.
For what?
I have watched so many cult documentaries over the last couple weeks.
What kind of cult?
If you pick anything, just pick a random something, and I'll probably be able to make a cult for it.
Pedialyte.
That's actually what I have a Pedialyte bottle.
Because you have a bottle right here. It's in front of me.
I am telling you that the two cults that I have just watched and gone into all start from multi-level marketing schemes.
No way.
I could do, and you could just say Pedialyte is like the nectar of the gods. It'll make you ascend to heaven, and people will buy into it. Cults are the whitest thing in the world. I'm just going to say it. There was only white people in these two documentaries. So I watched Mother God, documentary of Mother God. Mother God was this woman, and then she did acid, and then thought she was God. And she started like coaching people online. This is a theme. Remember, coaching people online. And she was doing like spiritual healing. And then she started making YouTube videos and Facebook things, and then once they ask you to move in with them, it's now a cult. That's what I've decided, and pretty much is the this is the thing that starts the cult. Anyway, so she said that she was getting signals from people above her third dimension
like
people.
signs, yeah.
And they would talk to her, and one of them was Robin Williams. So I knew this was insane, and I can't believe these white people
feel like
believed
you told me about this before.
It's on Max, HBO Max. I was watching my friend's dogs, so I watched all 3.5 hours of it that night.
God.
She died because she was drinking too much colloidal silver, and that is where the scheme comes in, because they were making silver drinks in the house and selling them to people.
Oh, jeez.
And they sold crystals and all this other crap, and that was the first cult. The second cult.
There's more?
Yeah, there's 2 documentaries that I watched on this cult. This is 15 episodes total between the 2.
Oh my
There's
God.
one on Netflix called Escaping Twin Flames, and there's one on Prime, which is the better one. Watch both. Called Forever Seeking Soulmate or something like that.
Okay.
Basically, these people. Well, there was this guy who eventually thinks he's Jesus. When he was younger, just had a bunch of businesses, and he just wanted to make a ton of money doing little work, which is the dream. And then he met this girl. They changed their names, and they said that they were twin flames. Everybody has a twin flame. It's your soul, whatever. And then they started making YouTube videos, and people started paying. And then they started recruiting coaches, and those people will recruit coaches. Pyramid scheme.
Okay.
And then he coerced people to change their gender. It's wild. You should watch it.
Jeez.
And then now they're the worst people in the world, but they have a nice estate.
There's really people like this.
There's 10,000 active cults in America.
My gosh.
And let me tell you, there's about to be 10,001, because I think this is how they make money. They make so much money.
That's insane.
Go watch these things and indulge me, please, because that's all I've watched. And Saltburn, which is
What's
best.
that?
Oh, how have you not Saltburn? All right. Do you know who Barry Keoghan is?
No.
He's an Irish actor. He was in Killing of a Sacred Deer. I have watched the most messed up things in the last couple of weeks.
You seriously have. You have an extreme watch list.
Killing of the Sacred Deer is on Netflix. It's leaving soon. You should watch it. It's a very disturbing movie. Anyway,
Why would I watch it?
Because when I watch, here's the thing with movie watching with me.
Very disturbing does not sell me.
Yeah. There's different types of movies. You can just watch a movie and have fun and not dive deeply into it.
That's
and
kind
just
of how
enjoy.
I like to watch.
Or you can watch something that's going to mentally hurt you for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want that.
want to feel something. So, great movie. He's in it. Saltburn.
I watch these things just to make sure I'm still alive.
Yeah. Saltburn. The girl that made the movie is kind of she was involved with Barbie. I think it's her second movie.
Okay.
This Barry Keoghan guy goes to university in England. And then he meets this guy, and he's obsessed with the guy. And then he lives with them during the summer. And then I don't want to spoil it. There's a bathtub scene.
I don't think I'm ever going to watch
There's
it,
a
so you're
grave
not
scene.
spoiling
I don't want to say
anything.
anything about the movie, but I watched it, and it's a haul. It's like 2.5 hours, and you're like, "What is it? What is this movie?" In the last 10 minutes, you figure out what the movie is.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if I like that. And then I started reading about it, and I go, I think I love this movie because it's so insane, and it's good. You should watch it. It's called Saltburn. It's all over the internet. It's going to win a ton of awards. And I was hoping you watched it because it's effed up. You should watch it.
I've got to be in a certain place in my life to watch something like that.
Just sit down. It's not Killing of a Sacred Deer will mess you up mentally. Saltburn, same actor, is I don't want to do it without spoiling because you have to watch it. Everybody's watching it. It's a big thing.
Why?
How do I describe this? You just have to watch it. It won't mess you up. It's a scheme. There's a scheme. There's a scheme at play. There we go. It's a schemey movie. And you don't know what it is. You got to try and figure it out. So I've watched Cults and Saltburn.
Sounds like fun. Sounds like you had a great holiday.
And I started reading books. So there we go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you did
this book is people killing other people in a war. So
you did say you wanted to add more books to your life in 2024.
Yeah, I bought 2. This is going to sound terrible too. I bought 2 books from a list of 10 that Anthony Jeselnik put out, and he's one of the darkest comedians in the world. So this is just really, maybe I'm messed up. But I read we're reading the one. It's called Essex Dogs, and it's really good. And it's like in the 1300s, and then just a bunch of mercenaries killing a bunch of French people. So it's pretty good.
Okay.
It's very good.
I did a little reading and it was totally different.
Okay.
My mom got us a book called Tales from the Wine Floor
Tales from the Wine Floor.
or something.
Wine from the Tales Floor.
Tales from the Wine Room or
Okay.
something
Cellar?
to that effect. And I'm really kind of pissed that I'm getting the title wrong right now because it was written by the uncle of someone I went to high school with.
Written by the uncle of someone who went to high school with. Okay.
Yeah. So like we know this family. Like
Oh, so you're trying to figure out the characters based on people.
no.
Oh.
There's not like I didn't know that. Okay, so there's this family that like my family's been connected to for a while. Like I think my parents
Sounds like you're in the
played.
mafia.
I think my parents played their wedding or vice versa.
Okay.
His parents played my parents' wedding.
Okay.
Because they were all in a band. They were all musicians.
Yeah.
I can't remember how it went. But then we ended up going to school together, me and this one kid. And we went to school like our whole lives together. And then he's got like a ton of siblings. And then his parents' siblings have a ton of kids. So it's a huge family. So the cousins and everybody, they had like 20 kids in school at the same time. I'm exaggerating. But so one of his uncles wrote this book. And apparently he's a sommelier.
Oh, he's a sommelier, but also wrote a book.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
his uncle.
Oh, so it's about stuff he experienced.
Yeah.
It's not like I was at this wedding and let me tell you.
Right.
Like, it wasn't-
No,
it's
like
not
his
writing about your
uncle is a
parents.
legit
Okay.
sommelier, like took the test,
Yeah.
like the crazy test that you have to pass
Yeah.
to get, like the pin and whatever. And he wrote this book. So it was cool that like, I kind of know this guy and then we're reading
wrote
this
the book.
book
Cool.
and that was the only reading I did over the holiday was a couple passages from that
I got
as I drank wine.
I feel like you have to be in the mood. I got the book and I Snapchatted to my friend who's like very into reading, and she sent me her setup because she has a Kindle, but she has this arm, like a flexible arm that attaches to her bedpost, and then it puts the Kindle in front of her, so she doesn't have to move her hands, and she has a remote that turns the pages on the Kindle.
Whoa.
And she sent me a picture of it, so I immediately zoomed in to see what she was reading. And I have discovered something that
Was she reading erotica?
yeah, but wait, it gets weirder. There is apparently an entire genre dedicated to hockey erotica.
What?
And one of the books is called Icebreaker, and it looks like a children's book, so be careful if your kids bring it
No
home.
way.
I knew there was a big smut genre. I didn't know there were subgenres.
Hockey erotica.
The synopsis he sent me is insane. Absolutely. They're on the bench.
Was the first hockey
They're d-
erotica book called Let's Puck?
Oh my God. She sent it to me and I go, this is the only book that exists. And she goes, I've read like 15. So number one, we've been best friends our whole lives. Tell me what's up with your husband? I've known him my whole life too. You guys not getting along? What's happening here? She's like, no, it's so gross and terrible. And I said, are you the only one? She goes, no, I converted 10 of my friends to read the hockey
Oh my
smut.
gosh.
It's unbelievable. I didn't know this existed.
She was able to convert 10
Oh.
people to read that, then I'll read it.
All right.
I will read that
Let
before
me-
I watch your Killing a Sacred Deer
well, no,
movie.
watch Salt. Listen, Killing of a Sacred. There's no deer dies in the movie. No, there isn't. No deer
have to
dies.
think about that.
It's a Greek mythology thing. All right, let's hockey. I don't want to type in hockey erotica.
Are you sure we're not going to get firewalled here?
Hockey erotica book. Best erotic hockey romance
This
novels.
is insane.
19 best. Let's do 15. All right. Oh my God. Can I read the names to you?
Yes.
Love Lessons. The Playing Game. This one's good. Sin Bin, which is the penalty box.
Oh,
They call it
gosh.
the Sin Bin. Mile. Okay, wait. Okay. Mile High. I want to read. Let's go to Sin Bin. Let me read the Sin Bin. Amelia Anderson is the team's social media manager, and there are strict rules about not fraternizing with the staff. It doesn't matter that we already accidentally broke them. We can't let it happen again. Besides, this is an excerpt. My time in the NHL is winding down, and this is my last shot at winning a cup. I need to focus on the game, not some girl I have no business chasing. She's 10 years younger than me. Now I'm getting what this is. She's the assistant coach's niece, and she works for the team. She's off limits. Too hard to resist. I know better than to play this game, but it looks like I'm heading to the sin bin.
Oh, my
This is so good.
This is awful.
Sin Bin is a standalone, age gap forbidden hockey rom-com with lots of steam, wit, and fun. There's like multiple genres in hockey smut. I fucking love you is a title.
No, it isn't.
This one says, I Pucking Love You is a hilariously wrong romantic comedy about the world's worst matchmaker, a hockey player with a problem he doesn't want to talk about, an awkward date of convenience that everyone prefer to forget. Comes complete with a cat working his way through his 9 lives, all the sexy times, fish and chips, and a swoony happily ever after. This is insane to me. Hockey smut. This is so good.
I thought I was going to like it, and now I realize I was very wrong.
That's only 19. There's like 50 lists on Google.
I'm probably never going to read that either.
Hockey romances. I didn't like.
I'll stick my Tales from the Wine Floor.
We do this one?
I'm gonna...
Warm your winter with 10 steamy hockey smut reads. That's so good. I just want to see if there's any titles that I missed.
I am good on that.
Varsity Property. That's a good name. Heated Rivalry.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, what's this? Not today. Offsides Hearts.
I can't believe there's more than one.
There's like 50 that I'm only seeing here. And the thing with these books is, I read the excerpt. It's written at a 3rd grade level. Like, it is the worst. They're just churning them out.
It's not great literature.
No, they're just churning them out.
Yeah.
Like, just whatever. Anyway, so that's what I discovered on myself.
Oh, boy. Well, that's fun.
Okay, we're at times.
Okay. A couple things. We
watch Killing of a Sacred Deer and read a smutty hockey book.
Good luck with that. Orders of business that we have not gotten to because we've been on vacation. Things that happened over the holiday.
We worked over vacation.
We did. Well, that's why. We worked a lot, which is why we weren't able to podcast. You and I, unbeknownst to you.
Oh, no.
We've partnered with the Window Santas. So I don't know if you saw this article, but Delaware Online did a write-up about this group of guys who started bringing presents and toys to families like in the greater Wilmington area.
Yeah.
And
you're going to say the wilderness.
They work for like some kind of construction company, like window and frame company of some sort.
That makes sense.
That's why that's why they're called the Window Santas. So they started this whole nonprofit on their own, and they helped out like 40 families this Christmas.
Yeah.
And so I saw the article and I reached out to them and I was like, hey, because before I read the article, I was thinking that it would be really cool if you and I could like raise some funds and bring some stuff to like 1 or 2 families. Like, I don't think we'd be able to like help 40, but like 1 or 2 would be cool.
Yeah.
So I reached out to these guys and they were like so stoked. They called me right away. So they've got they've got like some leftover stuff.
Yeah.
And a couple families they weren't able to get to.
Uh-huh.
So they're going to help us bring stuff to families in the Wilmington area and like help out some people. So we decided that we're going to spread cheer through the new year.
Okay.
And that's how we're doing it.
I like how you rhymed it.
And people can also donate so that we can bring more things to these families. So on our website, DeannaandJustin.com/donate, or just DeannaandJustin.com and go to the donate page. It'll link right to PayPal and people can send. We already got a few donations, which is cool. So people can donate right there. And then sometime this month when we can figure out like a day that we can all get together and like make these deliveries, we're going to go and bring some toys and
it's Christmas.
Yeah, like some gift cards. We'll just kind of like help kick the new year off.
I think we should ding dong ditch them. I think that's better. That's funny because I'm like, where the hell does this come from?
Oh, and our friends at the Beauty Bar in Wilmington by Christina Ruggiero.
Yeah.
Christina is donating like glam packages, you know, like full makeup, you know, for a night on the town or something like that. Our friends at El Diablo Burrito down in the Wilmington area, they're going to donate gift cards. So we're getting some really cool stuff to bring to some families.
You can get your makeup done and stuff your face with a burrito.
Yeah.
Same. That's a night out. You should get fancy and then go to the burrito place.
So we have that. Donate there if you have a few dollars. I did some revamping on our website. We have that shop page we've always had of things that we talk about, and then I post it up on our website. So I have your mini crock pot up there.
Dude, listen.
Does your mom love that thing?
I almost just cursed. She's effing obsessed with it. And you know why it's great? Because everybody comments on it. So she's like,
yeah.
attention's. We made chicken chili yesterday. She
So
put it in
she's
a crock
like, my
pot.
son bought it for me.
She put it in a crock pot today. Took it to work tonight. I have beef stew going. I'm a homemaker, FYI. And then she'll probably take it for lunch tomorrow. And everybody's like, oh my God, Cal, where'd you get that at?
Yeah.
Like, Amazon's.
Well, we have the link to that mini crock pot up on our website. And I didn't realize the link to my sleep gummies was broken. So it's fixed.
To sleep.
So now people can get $5 off any orders of gummies.
Yeah, my sleep gummies are not legal in Pennsylvania or Delaware yet.
And
well, they will be in Delaware soon.
Oh, well, see, mine ship from New Jersey and they can ship anywhere.
Oh.
So
I think our concoctions
yeah.
are a little bit different.
What else? We're doing a blood drive. That's the biggest news of all.
When's that?
We are continuing our annual You're Someone's Type blood drive. And it's for the Blood Bank of Delmarva. And it's going to be Monday, February 12th. So right before Valentine's Day. And it's going to be at the Brandywine Rec Center. And we'll have more details as it develops.
Where were we at last year? Not the Brandywine.
The Tallyville Fire Company.
Okay.
So, yeah, this year it's at the Brandywine Rec Center, and it's going to be Monday, February 12th. We're still working out details on the hours and everything. And I'm working on possibly some giveaways. So if you come and donate blood, you'll be entered into a raffle, and you don't have to be there to win.
You win blood.
So
you win hockey smut books.
Yay! Lots of things happening.
Okay. Anything else? I'm trying. No, I don't have anything.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, hockey smut. All right. See you. Goodbye.
Bye, mayonnaise.